Wave all you want. Wave all
Wave all you want.
I'm doing the wax on, wax off right now. Wax on,
really?
wax off. Wax on, wax off. Yes. Hi everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Mo. Yay!
Hooray!
I am your host Mo, and this beautiful and amazing lady next to me is.
Whoa! Sorry.
Whoa! Easy now.
Sorry. I'm so pro, guys. I'm so pro.
So pro right now. So pro. It's okay. It's cool. Don't worry.
Oh god.
This is where you announce yourself. This is where you introduce yourself.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I am DesyBell. Yeah, DesyBell.
DesyBell.
my own channel. I did not write out like a formal introduction. I just.
It's fine. No, I like springing that up on people. You know. It's like, oh, you want me to introduce myself? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What do you think this is? This is not live at the Apollo. You know? Like, introduce yourself. Yeah. So how are you?
I'm doing good.
Glad to hear
It's
it.
been a busy couple of days. I am trying to get everything straight here at my own place because I'm flying off to see my parents for the holidays.
Okay.
And they're throwing like a big Christmas party, which
Wow.
was sprung on us. Like we didn't know we were throwing a Christmas party. Our family came and told us that we were throwing the Christmas party this year. So yeah, my sister and I are coming in early to help, get the house ready for Christmas.
Yay, Christmas. So, what kind of tea are you drinking today? Oh, beverage.
What kind of tea am I drinking? Okay, so there's a story that goes with this, but it's called Indian spice tea. I don't know if you guys can really see that.
Indian spice tea.
But yeah, I just opened it today. They say Indian spice tea. It tastes a little more like chai to me, but whatever. It was in Podunk, nowhere, West Virginia. They're allowed to call their tea whatever they feel like, I suppose.
Indian spice tea. Gee, I wonder why you thought you'd open it today.
Now, I don't know if they mean like Indian, like India. 'Cause I thought about that. I was like, oh, that sounds a little bit racist.
Slightly, a little, a smidge. No, it's not. It's not at all.
They mean like Indian, like India, or like Indian, like Native American. I have no idea.
I mean, what it has cardamom in, right? Cardamom
It does.
and
Cardamom
cinnamon.
and I think, yeah, that's it. I keep wanting to say cinnamon. Cinnamon is not in here.
Oh, okay.
I think I keep putting it in there in my head, but that's not what's happening.
Well, cardamom is, I think, is something that we use a lot in India. So I don't know. I'm drinking blackcurrant and acai. I don't even know.
Acai.
Acai berry tea, and it's this like dark purple color. You can't see it in this light, but it's dark purple. But it actually tastes really good. It's just the last time I tried it, it tastes really good. Let's just say that.
Last time I tried it.
Actually, it's still not bad. Still not bad. So welcome everyone to the stream, guys. We've got Fred in here, that Fox. Who's this DesyBell? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know. Like, here's just a bit of a troublemaker.
Yeah, seems like it. Sounds like it. Oh wow. Okay, so let's talk games.
Let's talk games.
What was your first game console? Ever.
Okay. Ever. Okay, so I personally did not own like a gaming console because my parents believed that if they brought one into the house, like my sister's grades would just plummet through the floor. So, but every time I went to visit my cousin, they had they had the Nintendo. So we played Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers 3 on that. And then, of course, my older cousin upgraded to the Super Nintendo, and we played a little bit on that. The first console that I ever owned that was mine was the Xbox 360. So you can see the jump between, like,
wow,
Super Nintendo, Xbox 360. So I really didn't touch
Really
console games.
now?
Yeah,
Okay.
until a couple years ago. I was more of a PC gamer, which I am
Mhm.
now, still today. I was big into PC games, and I was really late when it came to gaming. I tell everybody this. I didn't start gaming until college. And
Wow.
and it wasn't because of anything that I did. One of my friends from high school, it's kind of amazing. About like a tenth of my graduating class all ended up at the same college, and the majority of us lived in the same dorm. So, he comes down, he visits me, and he says, "I'm about to make you the ultimate girlfriend," and I'm like, "I don't understand." And he hands me video games and anime, and he's like, "Let's do this."
Wow.
So yeah, so that opened the door to like gaming for me, and I haven't stopped since.
Wow. Okay. So do you remember what attracted you to getting an Xbox 360? Like
It
what
was
game
really,
maybe?
what game? It was really, I was tired of playing games in my bedroom.
Okay.
That was really what it was. Like I was tired of sitting
Mhm.
in my bedroom playing video games. I wanted to play games in my living room, and the only way to do that was to either A, move my computer, which wasn't going to happen, or B, get a console. And at the time, I really wanted to play Oblivion. I really like the Elder Scrolls games and all that kind of stuff. So I was like,
Mhm.
I'm going to get the Xbox 360. The majority of my friends that I knew at the time were all on the Xbox. I had never touched a PlayStation anything in my life.
What?
Yeah, I don't know anything about the PlayStation. Like everything about Sony and the PlayStation is foreign to me. I don't know anything about it. Like I look at that little, like your controllers, and they have shapes instead of letters. I can't handle it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's so simple. It's so simple. Hey, Promi. Yeah, it is so simple. But no, I understand. You know, I understand all of that. But I grew up with PlayStation. You know, it was Sega and PlayStation. No, never touched a Nintendo. Like I had a Wii. I've got a Wii now, but it's like, don't really play anything on it except for Wii Fit. You know, and that's about it really. But yeah, so you played the Elder Scrolls. Now I never really got into those. I mean, like they just seem like so
Long.
open,
Big. Yes.
so open.
So I have attempted to play Oblivion twice. Now we all know that Desi does not finish games at all. I take a stab at them, and we'll see what happens. I think I've restarted Oblivion at least 3 times, and it's really big. It's just really kind of a big open world. I was introduced to Elder Scrolls by the same friend who got me into video games played Morrowind, and I remember him playing Morrowind, and I just remember like sitting behind him, watching him play, and thinking that, wow, these games are really cool. And I knew about games like Baldur's Gate and all that kind of stuff. That was the type of things that I liked, especially since it came so close to actual like tabletop roleplay, which is I did that also in college. But yeah, they're really big. And I have Skyrim as well. Unfortunately, I've never played Skyrim because the moment I put the disc into my Xbox, the disc messed up.
Oh
So-
no! I hate that.
So I'm hoping that, I'm hoping it's just a smudge or something and I can go back and play it. Because it's played before, like Frankie played it. And, yeah. But yeah, that's what I like about it. They're big, they're open, you kind of wander around and kill things, and...
Now this is the thing, right? I mean, like, when you say to me that the Skyrim disc just didn't work or with the Xbox 360, it's kind of like, well, to me personally, but this is my own opinion. I'm not going to start no console wars or anything like that. I always thought that if I was going to get like a Skyrim or an Elder Scroll, it's going to be on the PC, right? Now, when you say that it broke on the Xbox, the Xbox piece of the actual hardware, the Xbox 360 hardware, I thought was shoddy and really badly made. Firstly, the red ring of death. I know not all of them got it, but you know, it was overheating all the time. It sounded like a Hoover, like sorry, a vacuum cleaner when you put the disc in. If you move the Xbox 360 while the disc was in, you could break the disc. And I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that one. I'll buy the one that may have the worst software known to man, but it'll still work, you know? And I love my PS3, but you know what? You guys love your Xbox 360. I know there's a few Xbox 360 fans in the stream right now, and you know what? Good on you. At least it got you back into gaming and back into what we're doing now. You know, we wouldn't have been friends if you didn't pick the Xbox 360, right? So.
And the thing was, it wasn't that like I picked the Xbox 360 because I had some endearment to Microsoft. It was the only thing that I knew. Like I said, I started PC gaming when I was in college. When I met my boyfriend in college, he was a console gamer and he had the Xbox. And so that was my introduction back into consoles, was the Xbox. And we played things like Gladius, Halo 2, Knights of the Old Republic.
Wow.
So I learned to play the Xbox. I was familiar with the Xbox. However, his sister and his cousin were PlayStation people. They played, you know, God of War and Final Fantasy and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't touch it. So Xbox was what I knew, and that's why I went. So it wasn't like I went on Google and like, let's compare and contrast, you know, Xbox and PlayStation. No, and I knew this one, and I bought it.
Okay, so. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, like you gotta go with something that's familiar to you, right? I mean, like I went straight from PlayStation 2 straight to PlayStation 3, you know, because I knew the controller, I knew, you know, that it's going to be similar to the PlayStation 2, so I was completely wrong with that. It was nowhere near as good as PlayStation 2, but it was still fun to me, and I enjoyed it. Hi Neffy, hi Sinclair, welcome to the stream, guys.
Hello.
So yeah, what are you playing now? If you don't mind.
Oh gosh, right now I'm not playing anything.
No, you're talking to Mo.
No, I haven't really been playing anything. I have been doing MOBA Mondays with Apollo and Red Wolf Vion. So we played League, and I thought that I wouldn't be I didn't think there was any game I could be worse at as I am at League. And then I played Smite.
Wow.
And, oh god, I am horrific at Smite. However, the community at Smite they're nicer than the community around League, because League is just toxic, but we all know that. So anyway,
super competitive.
Ugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's be nice and let's be nice. Yes, they're super competitive.
They're super competitive. They really like to win.
And anyone that gets in the way, you're not gonna have a happy time.
Right. They get a little upset with. Other than that, I've been like kind of going through different MMOs. Last week I played Black Gold Online because I thought, oh, this is right up my alley. It's a MMO RPG.
Wow, okay.
But it has a steampunk setting. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have.
Sounds good
like,
so far.
Right. I thought the exact same thing. I'm hoping that it's like going through beta. I'm hoping that's what it is. Because it's kind of buggy. It's a little bit boring. I played for 3 hours and I was like, I don't want to play this ever again anymore. So that got erased off my computer. The next MMO I'm going to try is Marvel Heroes.
Marvel Heroes, okay.
Yeah. So I downloaded that. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. And Age of Wushu. The only reason why I want to play Age of Wushu is because Jet Li was endorsing it. Yeah! Jet Li?
Jet Li?
Yes!
Oh my goodness, okay. I'm gonna have to check this out now.
And I was like, if Jet Li is on the cover of this thing and was in the commercial, I was like, I have to at least give it a shot.
Wow. Okay. If you want to go through it together, it's an MMO, right?
It's MMO.
I'm down for that. I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Like, I'm not even an MMO kind of guy. In fact, I pretty much despise MMOs, but you know what it is? It's like, to be honest, I haven't really played MMO. Could you call Diablo an MMO? I don't think you would call that really an MMO. It's not.
Well, I mean, it is.
But it's like you have, but you're never all at like you're never in a server with 50 people, though, are you?
No,
that's
it's not
the thing.
like Diablo is not like World of Warcraft or Guild Wars.
Yeah.
You can play with friends, but you're not in like an open world with like tons and tons of people.
Mm-hmm. I guess the nearest thing I would come to an MMO would be probably Diablo or Burnout Paradise, because even in that one you can get a whole bunch of people in the world at the same time. So I don't know. I would definitely give it a go. I would definitely, if you want to play that sometime, let's just be noobs together. What the hell? Let's just noob this up.
Yeah.
We call it a noobcast. Just do it.
So a couple questions. What's in the background that Plusty looks familiar? I can't place it. It is a lamb or sheep. I like to call it a lamb. That's what it is. And it's wearing my steampunk goggles.
Oh.
And the reason why it's wearing my steampunk goggles is because I can't find its friend, who usually sits right here. Around here somewhere. But it's a little blue plushie that usually sits right here. And I cannot find him. So they get the goggles.
That seems like a large plushie. Is it like a pillow as well?
It is. It's a very large plushie. And I will tell you why. Again, when I was in college, and I will show you how big, and his name is Kilala, and I will show you how big Kilala is. Kilala.
That's a
There
nice
you go. So, the reason why Kilala is so big, when I was in college, I still had my teddy bear that my ex-boyfriend from high school gave me. And, it sat on my bed and all this kind of stuff here. However, my boyfriend at the time was not too happy about the fact that I still had my plushie from high school, my high school boyfriend. So he bought me Kilala to replace my teddy bear.
So he brought it. He's specifically brought it bigger for you, just to say, hey, I'm better.
Right.
I'm better.
Mine is better.
Mine's bigger, so it just shows that I love you more. That's just how it is,
There you go.
It's the law of the universe.
Is that an Inuyasha reference? Yes, it is an Inuyasha reference. There you go, Dad Fox.
Inuyasha? I don't even know what that is.
It's anime.
Speaking of anime, you love anime, don't you?
I do.
I haven't really given anime
A fair
shot. Yeah, really. I can't watch it in Japanese with subtitles. That's one thing. That's one big thing for me.
Okay. All right.
I guess I've watched something called Black Lagoon. I watched the High School of Dead, I think. Someone was asking me to watch that one, so I watched it. There was another one I watched. I watch all the Studio Ghibli movies. I won't call those anime. I call those animated movies, to be honest.
Well, I think it counts. I mean, it was Studio Ghibli.
Yes, love Studio Ghibli. I even played the Studio Ghibli video game, the Ni no Kuni. So, and I love their stuff. So, I don't know. That's as far as I go into the whole anime scene. But tell me about what got you into anime.
That guy saying,
the
ultimate girlfriend. Now, the thing about anime was it was a tough sell for him, because when I was younger, I mean younger, like 9, I remember there was this infomercial about anime, and it was one of those things where send in your money and we'll send you something every month. And I will never forget the first anime you would get was Akira. as a 9-year-old, you should never be introduced to Akira as in this is the anime world, because I was terrified.
Wow.
I don't know if you've ever seen things about Akira, but it's really, really weird. And I just remember at 9 years old, there was like big, walking, scary teddy bears that were like huge, and things like people were like, you know, expanding and blowing up, and all that kind of stuff. Saying Akira, that's not even for kids. No, it's not. I shouldn't have seen it. And so I was like, if that is anime, I don't want any part of it. Oh, so I decided this at like 9, and Frankie had also seen the exact same infomercial, and she's like, oh my god, no, never. So then, as we got older, I was a teenager, and this is going to date me, the local video store.
Oh, damn, VCRs.
Right.
VHS, exactly. Whoa. Okay, now we're talking.
So I went in, and they had a Japanese animation section. And the thing is, the only thing I saw were like big boobed women with strangely colored hair and like nursing outfits. And I was like, I don't understand why people watch this. I don't get it. And again, so I was like, anime, not for me. So college comes around, and my friend comes in, and he says, you know, we're going to watch anime. And I'm just like, no, we're not. I've seen what anime is all about, and I don't want to have any part of it. And he's like, no. I have something that I think you'll like. And I'm like, you don't have anything. I promise you don't. And he's like, we're going to watch something called the Roni Kenshin OVAs. And I'm going to put in the first one. And if you don't like what you see, I will never ask you to watch another anime again. And I was like, okay, deal. So, you know, we're in my room. He puts it in. We hit play. And I was just like, what? I fell in love. So that was my introduction to anime.
Wow.
When it was over, he was like, so, do we watch the next one? And I was just like, yes, now. I need to know what happens. So.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
That was with me. That was the same kind of thing when I started watching Lost, because I wasn't really into like serious TV shows, and this seemed like one of the biggest budget TV shows I had ever seen. It felt like a movie to me. So when I watched the first episode, I was like, yes, I want to watch the second one. I want to watch it now. You know. So I completely understand what you're saying, but I might have to give this anime a go. So if you guys haven't got any suggestions, make sure you tweet it at me, and I'll probably ignore it.
Tree Hugger Gaming says, watch Death Note right now. I feel really bad because I tried to get my sister to watch Death Note, and she couldn't get into it. And I was like, are you kidding? Death Note is so good. But what happened was she was what was she watching? She was watching something that was very like action oriented, and Death Note is a little more cerebral. So that's why it bored her. There's no, you know, swords and like calling lightning from the sky and all that kind of stuff. It's very, you know, brain power oriented. So, Hello, Killer Cam.
Killer Cam, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Well, I mean, like, I've kind of been interested in, like, anime. I just haven't got around to watching any. You know, it was, like, I think because, like, all this mid-season finales are going to be, like, this week, I feel like I'm going to need something to watch. So maybe I'll watch some anime and see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, like, Death Note, like, my cousin is really into Death Note. Really into Death Note. He's really into Dragon Ball Z. He was into quite a few, Eden of the East or something like that. East of Eden or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it was. But yeah, he was totally into all that stuff, and he kept trying to make me watch it, but I never really got around to watching them. But yeah, I'll definitely have to give them a go. I mean, like I said, I love Studio Ghibli stuff. Even though I wouldn't call them anime, but it's quite close to anime. And I love like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, Pokemon back in the day. So I don't know. Like, would you call those anime? I think I would still call them.
I would still call them anime just because of the way that they were designed.
Mm.
It's very Americanized. But you know, hey. You should watch Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Someone was actually telling me to watch that. I'm guessing it was Dev Fox. I'm not 100% sure.
You need Attack on Titan is the thing that you need to watch. Okay, so there's like lots of animes that I love, and there's some that I'm just like, what was this? But Attack on Titan, it was amazing, and I cannot wait for like their second season to come out. But yeah, they only have one season, and it is just like blowing up. Everybody loves this show.
Wow.
So.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to another anime that I hope is coming out. I'm not sure, but it was High School of the Dead. I actually watched that a few months ago, and I actually did enjoy it. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen in the world. It certainly wasn't the worst. So I'm just trying to wonder where they go, like in the storyline with that one. So, I mean, I have to watch it in English dub, so I know people are going to be like, "Ooh, don't watch it in English dub," you know.
Well, I mean, I feel bad. I am that person. I'm not going to tell someone don't watch it in English. I prefer to watch it in Japanese.
Yeah.
Only because of the way their voice sounds. I feel like the American voice actors not as great as the Japanese voice actors. Only because sometimes I find that the American voice actors, their voices are a little annoying. If you've ever watched One Piece in Japanese, and then you watch One Piece in English, some of the voices are like just literally grating. You can't deal with it. You're like, oh my god. Like, they make Sanji sound so stupid. Like, I can't deal with it.
Wow. Okay.
So,
okay.
That's the only reason why.
I mean, like, I know there's some bad dubs out there. I think Studio Ghibli do an amazing job with the English dub.
They do.
They do an amazing job with the English dub. And they get good people. Like, they got Christian Bale and Emily something for Howl's Moving Castle. So yeah. So I mean, like, they're really good. They're really good. And High School of the Dead, when I watched it in English, I didn't think it was that bad, personally. Maybe because I didn't watch the Japanese version. Maybe if I had watched the Japanese version first and then watched the English dub, I'd be like, oh, okay, the Japanese version. Because that's what I did with, I know this is not an anime, but it's Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Mm-hmm. And I watched that in Japanese first because it was like, you know, it came out first. And then a year later, the English one came out, and they didn't change the voice, the mouth movements or anything like that. They try to fit in English words into the mouth movements, and when people do start doing that kind of stuff, it just doesn't work. You know,
falls apart.
It falls apart, and the translation was bad. The translation was terrible. So I don't know.
I think the only anime I've ever watched in English. Because it came on Adult Swim was Inuyasha. So I watched Inuyasha in English. And then one time I heard it in Japanese. And Inuyasha's voice in Japanese is absolutely horrible to me. Like, I hate it. And I'm just like, so that is the only one that I watch in English by choice. Everything else.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Like, I could, like, and some people, I'm gonna use my sister as an example because it was so extreme. I forget which anime she was watching, but she couldn't find it on like whatever, like Crunchyroll or wherever she was at, and so she just decided to watch it on YouTube. Unfortunately, the only thing she could find was she had to listen to it in Japanese, and the subtitles were in Spanish.
Wow. But
she watched it anyway. She was like, don't worry, like, because she took Spanish in high school, so she's like, yeah, she just kind of fitted it together.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, you just
that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Wait, But no, she had to watch. She's like, she had to see it. I forget which anime it was, but yeah, she watched the subtitles in Spanish. I was like, okay. So.
So okay, so seeing as our anime is like TV shows, so let's talk TV shows. Me and you have gone. We have talked about TV shows in our private conversations.
Yes.
So many times. So let's just summarize. What do you kind of like watch? What is your favorite TV show right now?
Right. Okay. That's really hard. So I went to make that plural TV shows. Anybody who's been following Sons of Anarchy knows that a couple days ago was this not only the season finale, but like the series finale. That was the last show. Sons of Anarchy is over. And I was so afraid. And the reason why was because season 6, which was last season, you know, it ended very dramatically. And I was like, I have no idea where they're gonna go from here. I was like, the town that this is shot in is called Charming, and I was like, Charming's gonna burn. Like, like the whole town is just going to burn. And I watched as they discussed this season, like season 7, and the Kurt Sutter, I guess the director or producer, whoever he is, said that season 7 is going to be very dark. And I was like, what was season 6? Like, it's going to get darker? And it did. It really took you to this place. And I just remember every week that show came on, I literally had to prepare myself, like, okay, you know, what can we do now? And it just kept getting darker and darker and worse and worse. And you're just like, there was a couple weeks where I just like, I can't do it.
We can't deal with this.
I can't deal with it. Oh my god. But yeah, the finale just kind of like just ripped my heart out and threw it on the table. I'm just like, oh my god. So there was that, Sons of Anarchy.
I still need to check that one out. I do need to check that one. I never watched it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but no, I haven't seen that one yet. So go ahead.
So, I've been watching Gotham. Now, I've heard mixed reviews about Gotham. Some people don't like it. Some people really like it. I personally really like it, honestly. A lot of people, the reason why they don't like it is because they feel like they're trying to shoehorn the villains in. Like, here, look at this villain. Here, look at that villain. Here, look, here's your Easter egg. And here's another Easter egg. I guess the reason why I don't mind that so much is because I don't know. I don't know the DC universe well enough to be like, oh, there's that guy. Oh, there's that guy. I have no idea.
Yeah, same here. I would say the same thing. I'm a bit like, I'm kind of like meh on Gotham. There was one really good episode, and after that it's just been like this. It's just been like the same level of episode. You know, there's that one time where I don't want to spoil it, but whatever. When
spoilers.
Spoiler, yeah. Saz, when he joins the cast, you know, that episode was really good because I didn't know what was gonna happen. You know, I mean, you know, what's his name? Commissioner Gordon or whatever. He's Officer Gordon right now, but detective. Sorry, yeah. He's you know, he's gonna be till the end, obviously, because he meets Batman and everything, you know. But I don't know if it's I don't know. I like where this is going, and I'm hoping from this actual Batman TV show will start up. But I'm not gonna hold my breath for that. But I don't know. It's like it's kind of weird to me. This whole Gotham. But like it's kind of meh right now. But I can see this potential. I can see its potential.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said kind of meh. How far did you get into it? Like, have you stayed up with it?
Yeah. I'm all caught up with that one.
So the plot twist did not like get you at all.
What plot twist? Did I miss something? Like,
oh my, yes! Like the okay. Because I can't talk to you about it live. Because
yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a huge plot twist where Falcone meets with a certain person.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
Shut up! No, you didn't.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Shut up. No,
It was so predictable. That's why I'm like, this is meh.
Shut up. Well, for me, when that meeting happened, like my mouth literally fell open. I was just like, what? Oh my god! And I think Daft Fox was right. Was it Daft Fox who said this should be called The Rise of Penguin? No, it was Tree Hugger Gaming. You mean Rise of the Penguin? Yes, that's exactly what this show is. The Rise of the Penguin. And I think one of the things that though I don't like is Bruce Wayne. I feel like he's a 40-year-old man in a 10-year-old's body. Like no 10-year-old's that clever.
No, they're not. They're not. But then again, he likes, well, as Batman, he's like very intelligent. But I think that's what happened. He goes to the League of Assassins, right, and trains with them. So I think that's where he gets his intellect, not like way before any of that happens. So I don't know. I'm just waiting it out to see where they take this. You know, I'm more interested in where the storyline takes the show, rather because I'm kind of like ignorant to the whole DC universe as well. Like I don't really know the characters. You know, when I'm playing through Injustice I've been playing through Injustice recently, and I don't know most of the characters. I don't know who they are. You know, I don't know where they came from. I'm like, your name is Shazam. Yay! I don't know who you are. You seem like a nice person though. But yeah,
right, Shazam. Right.
Yeah, Shazam. It's like you sound like a magician, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's like that's the thing. I guess that's what's getting me through is because I don't know the characters and I don't know if these are actual. Is this how they actually met? Is this how they actually rose to their infamous? You know.
I think the way that it was described was kind of like the beginning stories of how Gotham was when Bruce Wayne was a child before he became Batman. These stories have never really been touched on that much. So this is kind of an exploration of what it could have been, what things could have been like, you know, pre-Batman. And I guess the reason why I trust the show is, oh gosh, who's helping write it? It's not Bendis. It's someone help me. He's a very well-known comic writer, and he was also Jeff Johns. I think Jeff Johns is is one of the people that they collab with, and maybe Joss Whedon as well. Not quite sure.
Joss Whedon's a pretty cool guy. I like him. I haven't watched Firefly, but I love Serenity, so I don't even know.
Yeah. And I think Joss Whedon did Avengers, if I remember correctly.
He probably did, yeah.
The movie Avengers. So let's see. So that was Gotham, White Collar, and
never even heard of that one.
What?
I've never even heard of that one.
Oh, I love White Collar. Might be because I have a bit of a crush on Matt Bomer. That's fine.
It's completely fine. Don't worry about it.
So basically, kind of what it is there's this guy. His name is Neil Caffrey. He is a con man and art thief, and he's been doing this for years. He's finally arrested by the FBI. Mainly a guy by the name of Peter Burke, who heads the White Collar Division. He's about to go away to prison for a very, very long time, but somehow they figure out that he is better as an asset than just wasting away in jail. So basically, he becomes a CI.
Wow.
And, yeah. So the whole show is basically about, you know, Neil Caffrey and Peter Burke working together. So I don't know if this is the last season for them or not either, But in this season, Neil was supposed to, like, oh, you know, I finally don't have to work for the FBI anymore. I can be my own man, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is that he has solved so many cases, the FBI doesn't want to let him go. And so he's just like, okay, you guys suck. So there's this real big case, and he basically says, if I can crack this, you have to let me go. No ifs, ands, or buts, I get to leave. And they're like, yeah, okay, fine, we promise. But I don't think Neil believes them. So he's trying to find his own way out and maybe get back into the life. So, yeah, I really like White Collar.
Love to check that one out.
It's fun. I mean, it's not that drama filled. It's just fun. And I guess now, like, my drama filled status is like, oh, I watched Game of Thrones. So how much drama do you have next to like Game of Thrones? So you're kind of down here. What? We didn't kill the main character? You're still living? All right. Great.
Wow.
So, and one more show. I have a ton that I watched, but the last one that we're going to talk about, because I just found it, is called Atlantis. And
Atlantis?
Yes, I absolutely love this show.
Is it actually about an underwater city?
Sorta, kinda. The way that it starts out, there's this guy, his name is Jason, and Jason's father died. Like, they were divers. Jason's father died, and Jason travels out to this spot where his father died because his father was looking for something. And so he goes down in a submarine, and as he gets down close to the sea floor, there's a bright flash. Everything goes crazy, and when he wakes up, he's washed up on a beach with no clothes on.
Wow.
And he, you know, after like he finds clothes and all this kind of stuff, he walks up on this city, and it looks like he has been like jettisoned to the past. And so he asks, like, where am I? And they say, you're in Atlantis. He's like, Atlantis? Like the lost city? He's like, how can it be lost if you're standing in it?
Wow. Wow.
He is Jason, and his best friends are Pythagoras and Hercules. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm liking the concept. Sounds
I like
a lot of Bioshocky, but we'll check it out. Yeah, that seems like that's a fun series.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely give it a shot. I guess I mean, like, from Gotham, I'm watching Arrow, The Flash, as you know.
Yes.
I love the crossover.
Yes,
I love the crossover. The crossover
Love
was
it.
fun. I enjoyed it. I actually recommended a friend to those two series, and I was like, watch the first two seasons of Arrow, then watch The Flash. Don't watch anything else between them. You know. And obviously, I love Supernatural. Supernatural is it's a long-running TV show, but it still holds up. I started watching The 100. Don't know if you've heard of that one.
I watched the first, I think, 2 episodes of 100. I'm like, this feels like the Lord of the Flies, and then stopped watching. So I haven't.
Okay. That's another meh one for me. I can miss a week and not feel bad about it. You know, it's like I have to watch Arrow. I have to watch The Walking Dead. I have to watch Game of Thrones. It's like the 100. If I'm bored enough.
Right, you know, it's
yeah. Yeah, it's like same with Sleepy Hollow. I'm like, meh.
I want that to do well. Like, there's so much potential in that show, and no. It's like I want it. And the thing is like they show Sleepy Hollow on like the same night they show Blacklist, and I'm just like, guys, come on! Step up your game. The show is crushing you.
It's got a lot of it's got a good sizable fan base, let's just say. Yeah. Sleepy Hollow, but I don't know, for me it's like you know, it's like to me it's like it's because I've watched a lot of Supernatural. like it seems like everything that they're doing in Sleepy Hollow is kind of recycled. That's why I can't take Constantine seriously as well.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, I mean, like I've watched a few episodes of Constantine, and I'm like, I've seen this kind of stuff before. You know, it's like they're not doing anything new here. Yeah, it's Constantine, but it's just like, no, it's just no, just no, just no. Are you looking forward to any movies that are coming out?
Any movies that are coming out?
The Hobbit.
The what?
The Hobbit.
No.
No?
I haven't watched the first two.
Oh gosh.
You would think I'd be excited about The Hobbit because, like, I watched all of the Lord of the Rings and I read the Lord of the Rings books.
Love
and
it.
you would think that who plays Bilbo? Martin Freeman. You would think that I'd be all excited about Martin Freeman playing Bilbo and Benedict Cumberbatch being like Smaug. No, I couldn't care less.
Wow.
At first I thought I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. It's the hot. No, I just let it like wash right past me. I'm like, that's fine.
Oh my gosh. We can't be friends. We can't be
I've
friends.
upset so many people. I've upset so many people.
No. I love the Lord of the Rings. I read the books just like you. I read The Hobbit as well. You see, what I love about the movies is that there's some stuff that wasn't in the book. Like they're putting a lot of filler in between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. That period that you don't hear about between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings is what they're reimagining on the screen. Or they've got creative freedom over that. So there's a lot going on between that, and yeah, I like it. I like where it's going, and I like what I'm seeing. So I'm waiting for the last one. I didn't watch the second one in theaters, but I'll probably go watch the third one in theaters.
Hey, Speedster!
Yeah. Skylar! Welcome, buddy.
I think one movie that I'm interested in, I don't know if I'm actually going to go watch it, is, I think it's called The Theory of Everything. It's the biopic about Stephen Hawking.
Oh! I'm actually into that. I saw the trailer, and I might end up watching it.
Right, yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll go to theaters to watch it, but I'll probably watch it somewhere.
Right.
Along the
That
line.
might be a Redbox rental.
We don't even have Redbox, so I'll probably just find a copy somewhere, like not a copy. I'm not being illegal. I mean, like an actual
legitimately.
borrow a DVD or something from someone. Yeah.
There's one that and I might be too late to see it in theaters. I might have to wait for it to come out on DVD. I'm pretty sure that I'm too late to see it in theaters. It's called Maze Runners.
Oh yeah, that's a book as well, right?
So, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a book.
The only reason why I'm watching it, and this is a stupid reason, but whatever. This guy amazed me. Two of the characters in there. One, his name is Dylan O'Brien, and he plays the main character's best friend in Teen Wolf. And this past season, he blew my mind.
Wow.
With the way he could act. Because the first couple seasons, he's the plucky sidekick. And this past season, like, something happens, and I can't give too much away. I don't want to give too much away. But something happens, and he is, like, no longer the plucky sidekick. He's more the villain. And to see that, you see the physical change in his face. And oh my gosh, this one scene, I'm going to tell you about it. Spoilers! If you don't want to know about this episode of Teen Wolf, spoilers, just hit
By the way, hi muchacho. How's it going, buddy?
So, in this episode, the guy's name is Styles. You can't tell when Styles is like himself or when he is the villain, right? And so they have him tied up in a chair, and like the mother sees him, and like he looks so pathetic, and he's like crying a little bit, like you feel so bad for him. And the mother goes and takes the gag off his mouth, and his face just changes. And he's like, "Really, Melissa? All we needed was a few tears." And I'm like, "Holy oh, what?" And then like you're just amazed at how he changes right in front of your face. And he did that the entire season, and I had no idea that he had that amount of like acting, just
talent.
Yeah, inside. And I was just like, I will watch whatever you're in. I will watch whatever you're in. I don't care.
Wow. Okay.
And so he is in Maze Runners, and then there's another guy who's in Maze Runners. If you ever watched the show Once Upon a Time,
I have. Yes. Yeah, I have.
The boy who plays Peter Pan.
Oh, that dude. Yeah. He was a douche.
Yes! That was a jerk!
He was a giant douche. Oh my gosh.
He's in it. He's in it.
Oh, wow.
Well.
Okay.
And so I was like, what? Those two together in a movie? I need to see this.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
It looks... it's been on my radar. So I'll probably watch it, and probably... If it's any good, I'll probably read the books. So yeah, I definitely want to give those a go. What am I looking forward to? Which movies? I still haven't seen Interstellar yet. I do kind of want to check that out.
I've heard good things about Interstellar, and that and Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6, yeah. I'm not sure about that one. I don't mind my Pixar animations and stuff, but I don't like go and check out every animation that I can find, like the other one, DreamWorks and stuff like that. I don't really watch many of them. I think I stopped watching the Shrek movies like after like the second one. It was like
after like Shrek 7, you were done.
Yeah. I love Toy Story though. I do love Toy Story. But there's a new Pixar movie that's going to be coming out as well. But Big Hero 6, it looks funny. But I don't know if it's... I've seen so many trailers of it, I think I've pretty much got the gist of the whole storyline. So, yeah. I don't know. Anything else? Any other movies? Let's see. I guess I haven't seen Mockingjay yet, so I'll probably watch that at some point.
I thought that I would be all about Mockingjay, but I didn't watch Catching Fire.
Oh, wow.
I watched the first one. I watched the first one, and I read the first book. And don't get me wrong, I think that it's totally awesome. Somebody spoiled something that happens in Mockingjay for me.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, why did you even say that? I hate you now.
I hate spoilers. Oh my gosh, I hate spoilers. Just the whole... I'm getting flashbacks of The Walking Dead now. Right? It's like...
People who spoil The Walking Dead, why?
Why exactly? And I thought this guy was like really cool until he spoiled it for me. And I was just going through Twitter. I was just, I completely forgot The Walking Dead was even on at the time, because you guys get it hours before we do, right? And I was just going, I was just innocently going through. I was talking to someone on the chat, and I was like, "Dude, you just spoiled it for me. How can you even?" And he wrote it like that. He was like, "Well, I'm he's like, yeah, he said it. He pretty much just said it. So you can't even avoid it. Yeah, you couldn't even avoid it if you wanted to. It's hashtag something and then something." And I'm like, "What? Seriously? I would have been so much more heartbroken. Seriously, I would have been so much more heartbroken if this didn't happen. It kind of ruined the whole vibe of that." I was just like, okay, this is gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now.
Right.
Throughout the whole episode, and I was like, great. You know what? Just amazing. This is awesome.
That taught me that when Walking Dead is on, like you can't be on the internet.
You
cannot
can't,
be on the internet because someone So there was 2 times. One, it was just blatant. It was just like, I can't believe. What? Oh my god! Instant unfollow. Like, no.
Yeah.
No. Like, no. And then I think he got mad because I tweeted, anybody who spoils The Walking Dead should fall into a pit of fire ant.
A pit of fire, not even You don't get a trial. You don't get nothing. You write somewhere. You going straight into hell, sir. I don't know. It's one of those things, though. It's like I feel like people see something and they have to immediately commentate on it. They have to immediately comment. Like for me, like I watch Arrow and I was like gobsmacked. I could have said what happened, and I could have said, "Oh, this made me so heartbroken," you know. Or I could have, or what I did was, OMG #Arrow.
Right, exactly.
Hashtag Arrow mid-season finale, and people would then ask me like, "What's going on?" You know, it's like I'll be like, "Watch the episode. Watch the I'm not gonna spoil it for you. That's the worst thing I can do." You know, it's like I don't know. It's just, I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers.
This is ridiculous. And trust me, I want to get on Twitter and be like, and I want to tell you, and I want to say it, but I'm not going to. Now, I understand people who spoil, like, accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they will say something, and they did not keep it vague enough. Like, and so you can piece together what happened.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm so happy about, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, well, I guess they get together. Yeah,
exactly.
Thanks.
Exactly. Yeah.
But so I understand kind of that, but the people who are just like,
blatant. Just completely blatant.
Right, #true.
And by the way, Tree Hugger, I'm not talking about you. Don't worry. Yeah. But no, it's like even in games, if someone tells me that even the slightest thing about the ending, I get pissed off. There are certain games that can, turn it around and stuff like that. I mean, like, I think you know the story about when Chicky played Journey. People did kind of like spoil it for her, like saying, "Oh, it's a very sad ending," and she was expecting it, so she was like, "Oh, all right, they've already spoiled it for me." They never told her the exact ending, but she said they were gonna be sad, and then all of a sudden they kind of like turned it around at the end, and then brought it back. I don't know if you know. Then she actually started crying because she thought she knew what the ending was gonna be, but it turned out to be something else. So yeah, I mean, like that's fine. When someone says, "Oh, it's going to be a sad ending," but sometimes I just don't like it. Sometimes it's just not. It's just it's just like,
right, don't say anything.
Just don't say anything. Yeah. Just like just like when someone says like oh, the new Hello Kitty video game is gonna have a really sad ending. You're like, oh, dude, why did you let me know? Why did you let me know? I was going to play that game. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those. It is, yeah.
I've definitely spoiled things. I feel bad. Gosh, we're going back to Atlantis. I spoiled Atlantis for Frankie. I didn't know because she had been watching it way before me, and I was talking to her. She's like, "Oh, don't tell me anything about season 2." I was like, "Okay, that's fine. Let's just talk about season 1." And then I basically like landed a huge spoiler on her, and she was like, "What?" I was like, "I thought you watched season 1." She's like, "I didn't watch the finale," and I'm like,
"Oh no! Oh damn!
I am so sorry."
That just happened.
I wrecked that for you. I just came in like a wrecking ball and just bam.
Yeah, just destroy your hopes and dreams. Just happy now. Yeah, no.
And she just started watching The Walking Dead, and I tried not to spoil anything for her when it comes to The Walking Dead. But the thing is, she asked me questions about characters I don't remember because they're no longer on the show. So she'll be like, "So what about blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Who is that?"
Oh wow!
So I'm trying to be like, I plead the fifth. I don't know. I can't tell you anything because like they're dead. So anyway, but the thing is with Frankie, the only person she cares about in the entire show is Glenn. That's all she cares about. She's like, does Glenn make it? And
Yeah, a lot of people love Glenn. He's a cool character. I like him. He's a cool character, and he was in the game as well for a little bit. So, that's not a bad thing. International. Yeah, no spoilers.
I didn't even like read what he was saying. I was he was like delete,
He was
timed
like,
out. I was like, oh.
rest in peace, someone, rest in peace, someone, rest in peace, someone, or something like that. So, that is from The Walking Dead. I'm sure everyone's watched it anyway, but it's okay, whatever. Just no spoilers. It's a jerk move. It's a jerk move. Let's just be honest. But yeah, we are nearing the end of the stream. We? Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, check out DesyBell. Right? I want you to follow her on Twitter. I want you to follow her on Twitch. Do you mind putting your Twitch
Sure.
thing link down? Is there any? Do you have any games scheduled?
Do I have any games scheduled? I will be playing, I think it's Smite. I'll be playing Smite on Monday on the CCL channel. Right now I'm working on videos.
Oh, wow.
Editing videos on YouTube.
Yes,
so I haven't really been playing a whole lot of games. And I'm gonna put my YouTube link down because I can.
Treehugger's asking if you like the Last of Us.
Dude. Okay, so from the gameplay that I have seen, because I don't have a PlayStation, I can't play Last of Us. What I have seen, I really, really like it. I really like the story line between Ellie and the guy who has his hands made of bricks.
Joel.
So, Joel. There you go. Oh, the good lord. So, yeah, I really, really enjoy watching that game. I did see the ending, and the ending was wow. So
exactly.
I think they did a really good job.
They really did an amazing job with that game. But yeah, so is there any games that you're going to go through on your own channel? Is there I know you love playing Minecraft, so
I do love playing Minecraft. I'm going to be playing Marvel Heroes, and I'm juggling ideas on what game to play next. I thought about Penny Arcade 3.
Okay.
Let me see, hold on. Because I haven't made a decision yet. So I thought about Penny Arcade 3. I thought about Spiral Knights. Might get back into Terra or Neverwinter. So those are what I'm playing with.
Wow, okay. So guys, check out DesyBell. She is amazing. She's one of the coolest people I know. Definitely give her a follow. Give her a follow on Twitter. Just don't follow her home. That won't go well for you. Check out our YouTube, of course. Yeah, I do love your videos. I watched your recent one with the bubble bath thing. Or is it bubble bath? Yeah.
Rose milk bath.
Yeah, rose milk bath. Yes, I'm actually tempted to make that myself, but
you should do it. It's very simple. It is very easy, and people. I don't know why. People go to these fancy boutiques and they pay $30 when you can make it in your kitchen.
You heard it here first. Get it checked out. Check it out. Everyone wants nice looking skin. Might as well. But yeah, it's an honor having you as my guest.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. You are awesome. You are really, really awesome. And I did talk to you about it months back to be on the show, but just because you've been here once doesn't mean you're not gonna be here again. So don't think you're off the hook now. Yeah. But yeah, I really appreciate you being here. Also, guys, don't forget I'm raising money for Macular Degeneration Association. They are trying to improve sight and to cure blindness. Different types of blindness from macular degeneration, such as Stargardt disease, which coincidentally I have. But check out the link. If you can't donate, make sure you share that link, put it on your Twitter, put it on your Facebook. Who knows? It's the time. It's the time of giving. someone on your timeline might be able to. But thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it, and I will see you later on. Bye guys.